Hey guys, what's up? Morgan here. We're in the Frozen Peak today and we're taking a look at the Mortar card. So let's jump right in on some replays here and see what we can come up with. So the first match is against Zach here. He's a a level 9. One of the common problems we've run into a lot right now is facing level 9s, even some level 10s up here in the Frozen Peak. We're still at level 8, but for the most part we're holding our own. So playing against Inferno Dragon here. Not not really that hard of a card to counter, especially with the deck that we have here. The goblins and the skeletons do a really good job of distracting the Inferno Dragon and not letting them lock onto our tower. Here he comes in again with the Inferno Dragon on the other side. The archers are an even better counter for them. For the most part, your two archers will take down the Inferno Dragon on their own. With the skeletons for the miner, very useful as well. So we go here now that we got to our knight crossing the bridge. We'll drop our first mortar, see if we can get it to lock onto their tower, which it has. Nice. So now that we've got the mortar to lock on, which is normally the tricky part, you just need to clear out the troops in front of it. It's just a matter of defending it for as long as you can, see how many shots you can get off, and continuously doing this. You're not typically going to take down the tower in one go here. Also very important to keep in mind your tower damage. Your mortar loses a lot of its support once they take down one of your towers and able to spawn troops on your side. So it's really important here. A lot of times you're only gonna get a 1 crown win. So really important to defend your towers as best as possible. As you can see here, it's forcing me to split my elixir between both lanes here to attack and defend. I'm doing a pretty good job though here of using our skeletons and the goblins to stay away from that Inferno Dragon. You see he's also got the log out. That's why we a lot of times we're not dropping stuff directly in front of our tower in anticipation of that log coming out and taking out everything. Is try and drop stuff to the side a little bit. Well played log there. Wait for everything to cluster up on the bridge and then throw the log at it. We still managed to hold off long enough with our mortar there that it did pick away at the tower. Now we got a mortar on the other side, the Mega Minion for support. 5 seconds left at this point. It's just kind of hang on, don't let that dragon take us down. And there we go. There's a 1 crown victory against Zach. But like I said, when you're using the mortar deck, you're going to see a lot more of 1-0 wins. You know, you're not going to get as many of the 3 crown victories that you would say with a golem beatdown deck or with a P.E.K.K.A beatdown. So here we go on another one here. Our opponent is Bez Bonita, fellow level 8, so it should be a little bit easier for us to deal with here. Skeletons work really well for taking care of the hog, but obviously fall to the zap. It's a good thing we had our knight there at the same time. So once again, see we've got our knight across the bridge. We dropped the mortar. Doesn't look like we're going to get a whole lot out of this one, but it is helping on the support. We can get 1, maybe we get 2. No. But even still, one shot is still 1 shot, and then the knight left all alone in there. Most people don't realize just how dangerous a knight can be when he's all alone at your tower. He's a pretty quick hit speed. So here we go again, starting from the back. Just try and get a few of our support troops up front, and then drop the mortar as they're crossing the bridge. It's a tornado spell. Pull everything together. Yeah, more useful if you would have had maybe a fireball there or a wizard or something. When you're using the tornado, you definitely want to try and add a little bit of splash damage in there, right? Allow the tornado to group everything together and then hit it all in one. So here we go. Here goes the first tower here down, and our mortar's still holding strong. So a lot of times here, if I'm playing a beatdown deck, a lot of times I'll continue to push on the same side and just go for the 3 crown. It's a lot harder to do with the mortar. The mortar won't hit the crown tower unless you put it on their side of the river. Hard to defend when they still have a tower up. So a lot of times in this situation now, we'll start to push on the other side, and hopefully they don't beat us down on the other side for it. So there we go. We got another nice strong push again. The mortar's locked onto the tower. We've really good success with that in this match here. And down goes the second tower, and we're still going strong. I'm pretty sure at this point our opponent stopped playing. I've included this video just to show if you do get them on the run and they're having trouble and you're able to support it, you can get your mortar across the river and let it go to town. So there's a 3 crown victory against Bez Benita, and I think so we're gonna open up the chest here. We got it. I'm doing the video anyway, so let's see what we get. A couple gems, some zap. I do like the zap spell a lot. It's in most of the decks that I use. Minion Horde, I'm not a big fan of it. Too easily taken down by the arrows. Giant, nice. I'm a big fan of giants. I use them quite a bit as well. So, see if we can. We got one more here, and then we're going to take a look at the end of the video, one of my favorite trophy pushing decks, at least at this point of the game, anyways. So here we go. He's going to start with a really aggressive knight and Skarmy push with the rage spell. So the arrows make quick work of the Skarmy, and the prince is going to make it into our tower, unfortunately. But hell, with 12 life left, that was a pretty heavy push there. So in comes his miner. Down goes our first tower. Definitely gonna make this a little bit more difficult to hang on with the mortar here, but let's see what we pull off. So he goes again with the prince. Hang on to our skeletons here so that we can slow that prince down, drop the skeletons, hit his Skarmy with our arrows, and that makes pretty quick work of the prince. There goes there's our first mortar down. He did manage to fireball everything at the bridge, but our mortar's locked onto his tower nonetheless. 2 shots. I think we'll get 3 out of this. Yeah, get 3 shots out of that one. Out comes Inferno Dragon, which I do like to see because it's very easy to counter with the cards that I have in this deck. So down goes the Inferno Dragon, even with the rage spell, taken down by our was that 3 elixir goblins. So that's definitely a positive elixir trade on our end of things. So here we go. We got another push. We got the knight going again. The mega minion behind him for support. Down goes the mortar, and boom, it locks onto the tower right away here. Our mega minion and the archers taking care of that Skarmy really well, so it doesn't get away at the mortar. It easily take down our mortar on their own for sure. Now we've got the knight all alone in at the tower, and boom, like I said, an undefended knight at the tower can do a lot of damage pretty quick. So let's just distract their prince here and try and make sure we don't take that charge damage. It's one thing to take a hit from him, but that charge damage is quite a bit more. So it's really hard to push for the 3 crown here, which is unfortunate about losing our 1 tower, because it's hard to push for the 3 on the one side. We have to try and push the other, but now he's just going to keep punishing us and trying to push on this side and forcing us to spend our elixir over here. Still hanging on here. I'm just trying to deal with that Inferno Dragon again. We are into overtime now. Continue with the double elixir. The miner I'm not too worried about on his own. He's not going to completely take down the tower. I'm more concerned about trying to get a mortar out here to see if we can make a bit of a push. Try and take advantage of this last 40 seconds. In comes the fireball again at the bridge, and he's managed to drop the Skarmy right on top of us. There goes our mortar. Fortunately, it might have got one more shot off. In comes the Prince and the Rage again, and we should have dropped the goblins over one more tile over. Hopefully, would have got the attention of that Prince, but we still got 75, 9, 8. Jeez. Oh, look at that. With 4 seconds left, 11 health, and a miner at the front door. Down goes the second tower, and we have a 2-to-1 crown victory. That was pretty awesome. Another split second there, and that miner would have taken us down one more shot, and that's all it would have been. So now, as we're coming to the end of the video, I'd like to show you one of my favorite trophy pushing decks that I'm using right now, involving the Golem. I enjoy playing with the Golem deck quite a bit. Not exactly sure what happened here with my video, but we missed a few seconds there, but that's okay. We haven't missed any of the fight, just those initial few seconds of waiting for the elixir. Let's zap the minion horde there, making it relatively easy for our tower to take them down, one shot each. We get a bit of an early counter push going on here. We get our baby dragon into the tower, chip away, do some damage for us here. Now, sometimes I tend to play this a little bit more aggressively. A lot of people tell you that you really shouldn't use a golem until double elixir time, which, yeah, a lot of times you shouldn't. If you're paying attention to your elixir trades and you find that you are ahead in the elixir, like situation like the arrows taking out the minion horde, you get a couple positive exchanges like that, and you're out in front and there's not much they can do about it, then it becomes safe or safer to drop your golem, and you can take that calculated risk at that time. So it's about understanding your deck, understanding what you're playing against, and how much elixir your opponent is really spending versus what you're spending, right? It's really important to try and pay attention to that. So now that we've got the golem to cross the bridge, that's when I like to drop the baby dragon. I like to make sure the golem goes ahead first so that he's tanking for us, and let the baby dragon and the mega minion come in behind him to try and take care of the defensive troops that he's going to drop on us. Which works pretty well there. He did a pretty good job dropping that minion horde right on top of our baby dragon while it was locked onto something else. We still managed to walk away with the tower out of that. So at this point, it's really a matter of just defending. Here comes the Sparky on the other side. Can be a very, very dangerous card if you don't have anything to deal with them. A zap spell will reset his timer, make him charge up again, same as like the Inferno Tower and the Inferno Dragon. But if he does get a shot off, every shot is major. It counts every time. So here he comes in again with the Sparky, trying to get a last effort on our tower here, but doesn't work. He tried pushing too much on the other side, and we made him pay for it with the 3-crown victory. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been another episode of Clash with Morgan. I hope you've enjoyed. If so, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Hey, leave in the comments down below if these decks work for you, or if you have any variations on them. And you guys have yourselves a great day.